There we go. Okay.
And because it's a classic, a heat.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Love y'all.
Do ya?
Really?
So, we'd like to recap last time.
That's the best response to that kind of Olivia.
We almost curb stomped Bo. That
Came
seems
very
to be
close.
the story of this guy. We almost curb stomp him. We technically kill him, but we don't. It got
I
close.
would
It
like to
got
note,
so
I've never
close.
intentionally had that happen. It's just bad luck.
I thought he was dead when Ashta killed him when they got boofed into the astral that one time. And then Jay happened. I thought he was
What a
dead.
bitch.
No,
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he might have, again, been like super
No,
low
no,
HP.
no, I murdered him.
Yeah.
Was he dead? Okay.
Yeah.
You gave me the how do I want to do this in the ethereal.
Oh, that's right, yes. Yeah, that shit got fucked. Yeah, you're right. I remember that
Yeah,
now.
made me partially regret Jay, but here we are.
Regardless, we almost curb stomped him. Unfortunately, this Gith, like, dimension doored him away, and the hold monster wore off. So he's eating souls and healing himself by exploding people on the street, and we have now entered a chase sequence as that Gith has once again dimension doored them away. I hope that Gith is out of those spell slots.
These are innate spells, not spell slots. So who knows how many uses they have.
I hope they're out of those innate uses, because 2
Understandable.
seems excessive for something like Dimension Door. Anyhow, as a
I mean, they
reminder...
have telekinesis at will.
Yeah, well, that's telekinesis, isn't it?
It's a 5th level spell. Or like a 6th level spell.
It's still
me
telekinesis.
Don't keep me in this.
It's a high level spell slot.
It's not the spell slot, it's the effect.
Okay. Anyways.
Anyways. Bo is currently minus 1d6 on attack rolls, ability checks, and concentration checks, which is something else that was forgotten last time because it completely slipped my mind to remind you, and Ash just probably shouldn't have taken as much damage, and it was a bit of a mess. It was chaos. We were all over the place. We've also forgotten charisma movement in the astral plane, those of us who benefit from that. So yeah. Let's do this thing.
Wild start. In case it has been stated, currently, chase seems about to start.
Yep.
Alright. So, yeah, do you guys want initiative for this? For ease of use?
Is it?
Or do you want it to be like I mean, he's running. What are you guys doing? Do you guys want to chase after him and maintain combat, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ash is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get initiative on there so we can keep track of things more easily.
The speed is 110 because of haste.
You fucking kidding me? The one time my initiative isn't shit. It's always this.
Oh! Great, good.
Alright. So, let me just make sure I've got everything. Some of you are hasted, charisma movement, 415 feet out. I believe that's everything. Let me just pull up Bo's stuff.
Ariel, do you remember when Rosalind synaptic bow? Was that last turn?
Last
been 2
turn
rounds,
I
I think.
missed
2
him.
rounds?
Yeah, it's been 2.
Alright, so that lasts for a minute, right?
Let me look. Yeah, for 1 minute.
Is there a save or return or no?
Intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns. However, I
Okay.
will ask if since we forgot it on that clutch thing, can we skip the save from the last turn?
Yeah, I was gonna go with that.
Okay. Because clearly it hadn't kicked in or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let me just get the initiatives on the tracker for myself. Once my sheets load, because good lord. Did I put the music back on?
Nope. I was gonna wait and remind you, but yeah.
Someday I'll remember to play music when I mean to play music.
It's It's hard to remember at the best of times, and even harder when you can't hear the music, so...
Oh, I can hear it today, though. That's fun.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Someone's got the same initiative as Fervus, but goes after him for sure.
Yeah, because Fervus is like +6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So, as stated last time, I'm actually going to get a piece of paper for myself to keep track of this, just to be sure.
I got paper here too, my man.
Because I'm starting to realize the value in just having straight up paper next to me during a session. Does pen work? Alright. So, starting off with Ashta, you currently have wings out. You are currently prone from being unconscious last round. Bo is 415 feet out from you. You would know just from observation that his standard speed is roughly on par, if not equal to Rosalind's.
Which would be...
If she's using her charisma movement, that's 60.
Okay. Well, that's equal to mine as well.
Alright. So, he is 415 feet out. What are you doing?
He is going to... Yeah, he's just gonna bolt it. Bad choice words. He's
Yeah, I
gonna
was gonna say, I
fly
don't know what
toward-
that means for you.
He's gonna fly towards him.
Okay. How much movement does that give you?
I have a base speed of 60 right now with a fly speed, so also I don't have to worry about obstacles or anything like that.
Base speed of 60 comes from where?
30 feet regular, 30 feet from being focused on plane of air with the air gem.
Thank you. Alright. So you're gonna move 60 feet, okay?
Yep.
So that'll bring you to, that'll bring you to 355.
Yep. He's then going to bonus action dash.
Okay, so it's going to bring you to 295.
He's then going to... Does he have a line of sight on Bo at all? Or his
Oh
friend?
yeah, because it was a teleport, it was like down the street directly. Yeah, so you've got like a straight shot to them. There is a slow curve to the street, so if it goes for a few rounds, you may begin to lose sight unless you close the gap.
Okay.
So that's movement, bonus action.
Yep. Action. He's going to first take a shot. He's gonna take 2 shots at Bo.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Do
What is your short range?
160.
160, so it'll be neutral because it is, you have your... no, your concentration would have ended
Yep.
because you were unconscious. So
Yep.
it's going to be a disadvantage attack.
Yep. Do boop. This will be Giant Slayer, by the way.
Fucking hell, yeah, that hits.
What did I get? 32. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's the effect of Giant Slayer, remind me?
It is just Giant Destroyer, which is the same as my other ones, which is just
Oh, okay, so just extra damage, gotcha.
Yep.
And you are Radiant right now, so bonus 19,
Yep.
right? So
And,
37 plus 6, 63.
And I'm gonna teleport 10 feet ahead.
Oh, that's not every attack, that's right, so that's 43. Damage, yep, and you were at 295. How far do you get to teleport?
I believe it's 10 feet. Distance strike. Up to 10 feet before each attack.
Okay, presumably you're taking 10 feet.
Yep.
Alright, so they're bringing 285.
All right. 85?
285.
285. All right. Second shot.
Go for it. Jesus Christ, my man.
Fuck you.
That's 2 16s on disadvantage attacks. That's ridiculous. Alright, so 17 plus, I assume, 1d6.
Oop.
Irresistible. Alright.
And another 10 feet ahead.
Alright, so it's 21 damage. Bo is looking pretty hurt.
Good.
10 feet ahead, so 275. Alright, anything else?
Work off on take unconscious off my sheet.
Probably a good choice.
I mean, action, bonus action, movement. That's it.
All right, so you are ending the round as the closest player 275 feet away. Esther,
Second, I'm sorry, I had to spend something.
that's fair. What kind of memory did you... Wow, that's good. That's a pretty good one.
Sorry. How far away is Bo from me?
So Bo is 275. Ashta was 415, so add 415, so 520 feet.
Okay, knock 40 feet off of that. I don't
Okay,
think
so-
I have anything with like. Sorry,
So
keep
you're at
going.
480. Yep, you're at 40.
Shoot, most of my max are usually like 100 something feet.
Yeah, I think the furthest of most of those is... Well, some spells are like a mile.
Yeah, but I'm not using that yet. That just. You know what? Here, I'll cast this from the book.
Okay. So bonus
And-
action, you can... So when you
That'll be
cast a
my
spell
action.
and as bonus action, so you're going to move another 40, okay?
Yeah.
So that'll bring you to 440. Alright. And you have an action, so... Dash as well.
Cast the spell and as a bonus act. Yeah.
Alright, so it'll bring you to a flat 400. Don't bother moving on the map, I'm keeping track of this paper.
Oh, I'm just doing it. It's better for my memory if I move it. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Sounds
Alright.
good. So roughly, how far am I from him?
You are 400 feet from Bo, 275 from Ashton. Sorry, 125 from Ashton.
Cool. Sick. I just need to get in range. That's all good.
Yep. Alright, Bo at the beginning of his turn, he does move before Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to... You see some of the wounds begin to close. Though not a crazy amount. Are 275 feet out. I'm gonna have him roll a wisdom check.
Forgot how fun it was to make these.
Jamaican.
You'll see.
Oh no.
Haven't done these in a while.
Alright. Bo. Is going to turn into their giant form as a free action. Let's see. Do they have any fun stuff here? Don't think they do.
Question.
That's a fun range. Yeah, go ahead.
Technically, because the giant form takes up more space, is Bo 5 feet closer to us now, or is he still like front to space distance and he just like the 5 feet is backwards, sort of? Am I making sense?
Give you the 5 feet. That's fine.
Woo!
Just his ass hang out at the back of his square.
Yeah, correct.
His dumpy is leaning out.
Pop it.
Alright. What is the effect of that one?
Pop it. Get some power.
Take 10d6. Is there a slowing to that? No, there is no slowing to that, so no point there. Okay. Yeah, Bo is going to move 60 as a movement action. As an action, he is going to cast Thunderstep again. So he moves an additional 90 feet away. So he moves 150 feet. And that will be his turn. So, Ashta, as the closest member, you are currently 420 feet away.
Nice.
Alright. So, next up, unless you have something to do as a reaction.
Nope.
Next up will be Rosalind.
I'm so
425, is that correct? 420.
Oh, Rosalind.
Go ahead.
I'm so happy I took certain feats and invocations.
Yep, you got some crazy range, don't you?
Bouncing off of Ashta, yes I do.
Oh, that's right.
He has sight on bow. That means I effectively have sight
yeah.
on bow.
Yep, he is 420 feet out from Bo, but that doesn't matter for your Eldritch Blast, does it? As we just
600
established.
foot range.
Yep.
4 Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh yeah, you guys are level 20 now. Yeah.
Let's see if these work. I could miss everyone. Just hope. 20 to hit.
But 21 does not. Sorry, 20 does not hit.
Okay.
AC 21.
Yep. And I do not have anything that changes that, so nope. Okay, let's keep going. 27 to hit.
That will hit.
8 force damage.
Mhm.
28 to hit, another 8 force
That will
damage.
hit. Yep.
21!
That will just barely hit.
9 force
Total of
damage.
25 damage. Okay. Seems to have successfully staved off whatever healing he managed last round.
Yep, okay.
Nice. Good.
I
Good
can't
as that.
do much else. I am just going to use my full 60-foot movement, plus my action to dash to get 120 feet. So I am 5 feet ahead of where Ashta started, basically.
Yep. And Ashta, you moved how far last round? 180? No, you moved 200. No, 140.
Yep.
Because it was 120 plus 20. So, okay. So you started 410, ended 290. Esther, how far did you move? Was it 60? It was 60, right?
I moved 40, 40, and 40.
So you moved 120. So you're on par with Rosalind in that case. Okay.
Cool beans.
So, Rosalind, you are at 420 feet away from Bo. Sorry, 545 feet away from Bo.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
All right.
that's it for
Anything
me.
else?
That's it.
All right. Xenia.
Okay, I see some greenery on the map just right down here. Does my passive 28 elven eye see any trees?
Any trees?
Yes.
Um,
Mostly in the direction of where they are running.
sorry, trees close to you or trees close to Bo? Or any
Both.
trees?
Both.
Both? Any trees? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. 14.
All right. There are feet. Oh my god. There are trees.
Yep.
About 280 feet away from you.
280 feet away.
Yes, from you. So that would be about 100 some odd. Oh no, sorry. That would be. Yeah, so that'd be pretty just ahead of Ashta, but by 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I currently have 70 feet of movement. Hasted action dash, so 140.
140. Okay.
Action dash, which is 210.
210. Okay.
Misty step, 240 feet total.
Sounds correct to me. So that's 240 feet. You were starting on par with Ashta. So you moved a total of.
I was starting 5 feet ahead of Ash. Technically.
That's right. So 95 subtracted off of where Bo is. So 410 minus 95. 315. So you are the closest member currently.
Okay. Are there any trees by Bo that I see as I am sprinting up?
By Bo, give me a perception
Yeah.
check.
Okay. Come on, Elven Eyes. 34.
Just seen that coming, I guess. Yeah, you would see a tree that's kind of like, it's not the healthiest of trees, but
Yeah.
it seems to have made a solid root for itself, like on the corner of a building, like growing at the top of it.
Mhm.
It might fit you guys. It's really hard to tell from this distance, but
It
it's a
don't-
tree.
It only needs to fit the length that is Xenia.
Yeah, it might. It's hard to tell from this distance, even with 34.
What about the one that I'm running towards?
That will definitely fit you. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. That one. Yeah, you're pretty close to that one. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm 40 feet away.
Yep. All right. So at the end of your turn, you see Bo lash out a vampire strike at a target with one of the random casualties on the ground, and he seems to have healed some amount of damage from that.
That hurts. Thank you, Corvo, for the amazing immersive experience.
Oh god, you guys can hear him fucking dashing around, can't you?
Yeah.
Just smacking his ball down the stairs and carrying it back up and smacking it back down, for reference. Alright, Fergus.
Yeah.
You were 5 feet behind Ashta, so you are currently 565 feet away from Bo.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
560.
Double dash. I have 110 speed. Hey,
Okay, so 110.
double to 1. Dashing.
You cut out, so I'm not sure what the number you said was.
Double to 220.
Double to 220, okay. So, what did I say the number was? 510? No, 560. So then you
So
would
I'm-
be at 350, so you are second closest at the moment.
And I'm going to lob food. And for my second action, I'm going to lob 2 teleport bombs in quick succession. 30.
Um, Yes, but I will remind you that your movement is faster than the teleport bombs because the teleport bombs land in the same place because you toss them at the same time.
And I'll
so-
just fire off 1.
Okay, so that'll move you 30 more feet. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So bring it to 320. So you are 5 feet behind Xenia.
Yeah.
All right. There is. Who wants to roll me a d6?
I will.
Go for it. 6. All right. There is in fact not another target within reach of Bo. Next up is the Gish. Who
Quick question.
is
Quick question.
yes.
Both understepped. The Gish was probably right there.
He moved 60 feet first, specifically.
Ah, damn, I forgot about that. Yep, never mind.
It was the thing I did consider.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead, you see a familiar spell of haste being cast on the Gish.
Cool.
Oh, only on the Gish.
He can't reach Bo, so yes.
Interesting.
And also, not putting on Bo would not help because if the Gish dies, then Bo stops.
Yep.
Heart stops for a turn.
Honestly, we need to take this Gish guy out.
Yep, probably. Let me grab a calculator for what his current speed is. Times 5 is that. Times. No, it's times 3. Is that times 2. It's not plus 2. Fuck me. Times 2 is that. Yes, so it's his base speed. Hasted action. Bring that to. He is equal to Bo in speed, so he is on par with Bo currently, with the hasted dash plus movement, because he's using his charisma for his movement. All right, so that is it for the Gish. He can't use a bonus action spell because he casts a normal spell. So, Ashta, you
Bonus
are
action.
currently. Yep.
Okay.
You, for reference, you are currently 420 feet behind Bo and the Giff.
I'm gonna fix that. Bonus action, Potion of Speed.
What is supposed
that-
to do?
It is the base Potion of Haste, like the book one that we have,
Ah, that's right.
where it still has the effects, but, it just is the effect for a minute.
Yep, and then, yeah. Does that one have the paralyze at the end or no? Or the stopping for a turn or no? Is it just the effects of the haste spell?
Yeah, it's the effect of the haste spell, so assumedly
Sorry.
it's the fall off of it as well.
Yep, but I don't believe that one does have concentration though. Keep in mind. But yeah, So-
The potion?
I believe you have to concentrate a potion, right?
No?
No.
You
I-
never
No?
have to concentrate on a potion.
Oh no.
Point of potions.
No.
Unless the
Well, no,
potion
good-
specifically says you can cast that spell, but usually it's just you're under the effects of it.
Via the
Yeah.
book, Potion of Speed, potion very rare. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the haste spell for 1 minute, no concentration required.
Okay, thank you.
Explicitly.
I'm glad it says because I've never been clear on that point. All right, so you have bonus action used, and you have double speed, so 120 per round, right?
Yep.
Per movement, I guess. So okay. So you are currently 420 feet away. Your movement will bring you just past Xenia. So-
All right. Yeah. First, the first 120.
That brings you to 300.
Hasted action 120.
That brings you to 180.
Shot on bow.
Shut up. Oh, go for it.
With
You're within
tel-
range now, right?
Nope, 160, but a teleport ahead first brings me to 170.
Gotcha. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Yeah.
I did the math, motherfucker.
20
Damn it.
will miss.
Crit.
Is there a range on that, or is it just like?
Nope. I will click it
I
for
didn't
you.
put a range on that. I should have put a range on that.
Witnessing an attack, you just have to.
Too late
see
now,
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It is. Let me just check something.
Oh.
You're not putting a range on that now.
Yeah, that was a giant
Ah.
slayer, so it is technically possible for him to survive. But you can make that. You can reroll the piercing damage, right?
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Fuck
Oh
you.
my god.
Ty, how long have you waited for Devin to miss?
So long.
All right, so you're currently at 20 plus 1,
And then I get the extra
22.
die.
22. Yep. 22 plus.
I
19?
think, right? That's how a picture works. Hold on.
Check the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check piercer.
One
We scored
additional
critical,
damage
the deer's
die.
piercing.
Yeah.
One additional damage dice. Okay.
Fuck you.
Did you get your 19 out of?
Yeah, that 19's on there too.
Yep. So 24 plus 19 is 40.
3.
Yes, 43. It's looking really rough.
And then
It's
with
looking
distance,
really rough.
and then with distance strike, because I technically teleport.
You move within the range after the second attack. Go for it.
Yep. Normal. Yeah, disaster bolt.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say straight up: if you hit him, you kill him.
Don't say that.
No!
Oh my
What?
god. No.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
No.
Wow.
I'll use my
Right.
inspiration.
You know what? Yeah, fucking do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Reroll that 20.
That's a true crit, isn't it? That's a true.
That's a true crit!
That's a true crit.
Hey, Devin. Hey, Devin. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna do it again. I have one.
Hold on. Let's see the numbers first. Let's get that damage in there.
Real quick.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So,
Another 40,
Reroll that
12.
one.
That's a true fucking
sorry.
crit.
Hold on, what's the? That's another.
Another 40, 12, and
4d12.
reroll the 1d10.
And you add another 1d10.
Bro, you're gonna
Oh, and you add
incinerate
it,
him.
yes.
And
And you're gonna reroll the 9, I assume? Or the
Yep.
1?
Oh
yep,
yeah.
reroll that 9.
Ooh.
Okay, make your second attack.
This will be my other giant destroyer, which I literally have one of. Just
Yep.
does 2d6 damage to giants.
Yep, well, luckily, because now he is unconscious / dead, you have advantage on the attack.
Cool.
Fucker comes back, so we need to rip out his heart and cut him into
Yeah.
pieces.
Oh, come on.
Team will not hit.
No.
Alright. But let's see what that damage is real fast. I'm just gonna use the calculator.
I just calculated it.
What's the number?
113.
113.
Jesus!
So, Devin, Ashta, how would you like to do this as Bo is running for his life?
Super dead.
Asho wants to basically shoot the bolt and speed ahead right behind it.
Okay.
And basically as he catches up along with the bolt to Bo, grab him by the back of the hair and pull his head back to where the bolt is going.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
cool as fuck. That's cool
pretty
as
dope.
fuck.
Alright. Where does the bolt
Checkmate.
strike? Excellent. Where does the bolt strike him, and what is the effect of it?
Just in the back of the head.
Alright. And he slumps?
Upper torso goes bye-bye if possible.
That tracks.
It's a disaster
So-
bolt. It's basically a rift in time and space.
Mm-hmm. In the astral plane, no less. So, as you all watch as Ashta is downing a potion, and Rosalind, you can feel that predatory rage in Ashta. The anxiety of Bo getting away. As all of you are making these quick plans to try to make sure you can catch up to Bo no matter what. Ashta fires the first bolt. and it gets corrected as you reach out Xenia, desperate to make sure that Bo is no more. And as the second arrow is set to miss, there's this almost glow from Essence on his back, and for a moment it seems like she has wings. And then the bolt has wings, and it redirects itself, and you see this slit of darkness that once was Ashta chase after the bolt with it, and appear behind Bo. Rosalind, you hear checkmate. And all of a sudden, the only thing left of Bo's torso are his metal lungs. And nothing else. His head, heavy in your hands, Ashta, suddenly has nothing to support it. And his legs walk for another 10 feet before they just hit the ground. Ashta, would you like Essence to consume the soul of Bo?
What do I get?
The soul of Bo gives you three options for an ability. A
That would be
cold
good
option.
because it's got to overcome the feeling of gross.
You have a cold option, as in cold damage.
Mhm.
You have a giant option, and you have an undeath option.
It's cool.
The cold option is a passive 2d8, extra 2 damage dice of whatever your damage dice is, as cold damage, as well as each of your attacks reduces the enemy's movement by 15 every time you hit, and it compounds. As well as passive resistance to cold. Obviously, +3, obviously, for all of these.
Right.
The giant option is all weapon attacks made with Essence, deal an additional 2 damage dice permanently. And once per round, you can force the enemy to make a strength saving throw, and if they fail, they're knocked prone. On top of that, every time you gain HP, you also gain 10 temp HP. The undeath option, every time you start a creature with a weapon attack that hits with Essence, obviously, etc., 2d8 necrotic damage. Anytime you kill or drop a creature to 0 HP, they cannot be revived unless you allow them to, except for spells like True Resurrection or Wish, as well as you heal 2d10 plus a Constitution modifier, health, as well as resist necrotic damage.
That's a really good one.
I already
Oh.
resist necrotic damage.
Would that bump
Unless
it to an immunity?
You would have immunity, yeah.
I'm just thinking more so because Ashta tends to take the most damage. But he also tends to cause some of the most damage.
Giant would give you bonus to every time you get healed, you get temp HP on top of that, which it could potentially recharge every round, whereas this relies on you killing things. So, I'll give you a few minutes to figure out which one you want. You don't have to decide right away.
Yep.
But for reference, the biggest damage buff does come from the giant.
Mhm.
So, keep that in
Well,
mind.
you said the cold does the 2 damage die as well, right?
2d8.
Gold. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I might have just spoke there because I was getting them mixed up. But yeah, I have an entire encounter map I can get rid of now. Awesome. But that being said, Ashley, you are 5 feet from a Gish. So, next up is...
Wait,
Esther.
does Ashton have a bonus action available?
No, he used down the potion.
That's right. Okay.
Hold on. I downed a potion.
You made hasted action, you made action.
Hasted
you made
action.
movement.
That was that,
That's fine.
and that was my second hit, and then I missed the crit one.
We literally all go before the Gish can. I don't think
Yeah.
we're making it out of here.
Yeah. You're
Save
good.
some
You're good.
meat for the rest of us, bro. Come on.
But
You have some
guys,
meantime while you
I
decide
haven't
on
killed
your
enough things yet.
So, while you decide on your effect for Essence, Esther, you are 545 feet away. What are you doing?
All right. The whirlwind is concentration, so that's gone because I'm using heat.
Correct.
I move 80 feet.
Okay,
Bonus
sweet.
action as well as movement, leaving me
Okay.
still with my action.
So that's 80, yep. So you're at 465.
165. Hold on. I swear to God. I know I had something. Hold on. Oh, you fucker. You
Was it
mother...
Dimension Door by chance?
No, it's not. I
So I think
wish it
Dimension Door is
was.
400 feet.
No.
Yeah, 400.
It would have been so funny if I did. Just, hey, fucker.
Dimension
Knock,
door's
knock.
500.
Oh, 500. Yes, you could have got it.
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing, so I'll move another 40 feet.
All right, so you're at 425. You are just behind where Ashton just left.
That's fair.
All right, and next up
Next
is
round.
Rosalind.
Pew 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 pew.
I'll
Yep,
just realize.
Technically, he's a disadvantage. He's in melee range.
Not with me. I can see him, can't I?
Oh, that's right. You don't care about ranges. Yeah, you're 545. Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm. 25 to hit, 6 force.
Hold on, let me switch the right sheet.
Okay.
Hit, miss.
15. Okay, miss. 31 to
Hit.
hit, 12
Go
force.
for it. Yep,
28, 8 force.
hit total of 24 damage. All right, good strikes. He doesn't seem to be particularly rough, but let's check something. Case is gone.
Okay. Well, he's not moving anywhere in that case on his turn.
Nope.
My work is done. I'll move
Right.
the other 120 feet closer just to catch up with Ashta eventually, but yeah.
Should we burn Bo's head or should we preserve it?
Burn it.
Fair enough. I will do that later.
I'm not keeping that around the castle.
Burn the bitch.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Xenia, you're about 40 feet up from the tree.
40 feet. Alrighty. Is there a tree by Mr. Gish?
Yes, because he was next to Bo.
How close? Like right
Uh,
next to him?
It's about 30 feet from him.
Okay, 40 feet, get to the tree.
Okay.
Action, action, action for myself. I'm using the spell if it kills me.
Tree stride. Excellent. I love that spell too. Wish it got used more often. I love that spell.
Okay, well, can I go through this tree to the tree behind? Because that's less than 500 feet.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go behind the Gish.
Yep. You're
Okay,
within 30 feet of him.
I'm within 30 feet.
Yep, you're 25 feet from Ashta. Go for it.
25 feet from Ashta. Can I get in melee of the Gish with 25 feet?
How much movement did you use before? 40? You have,
45.
How much,
45, I have 25 feet left.
25 feet left?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your normal movement speed?
70. I'm using 70 feet right now. I'm not using my haste action to dash. So I
So
used
yeah.
45 to go to the tree, 5 feet to get into the tree. I have 25
what-
feet left.
40 to get to the tree, 5 into the tree. So you'd have 35 left. So yeah,
Th-
you're good. Sorry, 25
No, I
left. so
wouldn't.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Can I get in melee with Gish?
Yes, you can.
Haha.
Schmack him.
Hey.
Knock, knock, fucker.
That will hit.
Get him.
Hasted action, movement. I can't use a cantrip.
Correct.
I don't think I can do. I can't cast any more spells. Bup. Yeah, sure, why not? That's it. There's 2 of us in melee with him. It's already dead.
Right. Fervus. John. John? You are muted if you're talking, John.
Oh fuck! Sorry about that. Okay.
That's good. So you are 320 feet out.
20 feet out.
Yes. It is just the Gish left.
So I'm gonna run 110 feet.
Okay, so 210.
210. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my hasted. I'm gonna use my hasted action to dash.
Okay, 100.
I'm at 100 feet out, so oh fuck! I'm still.
So it'd be disadvantage, but you could attack if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Double bombs, and I'm gonna go for venom bombs.
Alright, these are at disadvantage. Go ahead.
Yep.
$15 miss. 22 will hit for 26 poison damage. All right. Gish is looking real hurt. All right, so that's action, action, bonus action movement.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Fergus. Next up is the Gish, who cannot take actions this turn. Ashta,
Kill him.
you got a
Do it.
friend.
Close is me? How close is he to me?
Melee range.
Cool.
Plus 19, right?
Yep.
How do you want to do that?
Just like, like not even looking at him. Turn the crossbow towards him. Shoot him.
For flavor, is there an extra damage type attached to this?
Yeah. It's harder.
Giant it is. All right. So, out of curiosity, let's see. All right, that is less than your spellcasting DC, right?
Yep.
All right. So he hits the ground with unbelievable force. As 30, what's 30? Plus 42. 53 points of damage, all force damage, slam him into the ground. Yeah, his head cracks open. He is very, very dead in front of you and Xenia. And with that, combat is over. Bo is no more.
Xena starts
dead?
dead sprinting to Bo's body to try and get rid of
That's
Azix.
So, you both can sense Ix very close to you two. In fact, Ashta, what have you done with the head?
Good question. Wild shot here. Would I have conceivably leveled up? Is Bo worth at least 3,000 XP?
Yes, but that requires a rest.
I'm more so wondering for the cleansing X.
The effects of a level up do not take place until you take a rest.
Okay.
Okay, how the fuck do we deal with that?
So, the first question was, what did you do with the head? Like, you had to do something with the head to get both hands on the bow. So what'd you do with it?
He probably would have just dropped it by the body.
Okay. So, from the head,
Maybe shot it unless there's something else he's gonna notice about it.
this probably would have been happening as you're killing the Gish, so you could
Okay.
take a shot at it. You could take a shot at it if you want. You could get a second attack.
All right, just can never make sure enough. Snarl.
Pierces through the cheek of Bo's head and comes out the other side. It's gross. I'll save you the details of that one.
Yep. Just making sure he doesn't have fucking troll blood in him or nothing, and the fucking head connects itself back to the corpse.
Essence just ate his soul.
Uh,
To be fair.
the running joke is the fucker doesn't die. Excuse me.
Yes, but eating their soul has I'm not gonna cheat you out of that.
I'm not unconvinced that I ate a soul. But I'm also not convinced that he doesn't have multiple.
Okay, while fair, it's not gonna help in this scenario.
Mm.
At least not quickly.
I can burn it if you'd like.
Xenia's been trying to figure out how to get rid of the X.
This is happening at the end of Ash's turn, so before you guys get there.
Did he have teleported 10 feet away when he shot the head as well?
Fine. Yeah.
Just
Could've ran you.
because we were told about the whole X thing.
Yeah, so as the Ix leave, in no visual thing that you can see, but your Fane both feel the Ix leave your 15-foot radius of sensing them. The best you get of the direction is the path you're going. You have no idea how fast Fane move. You know it's very quickly. You have no idea what that means for Ix. You have no idea, with Bo probably having pretty advanced Ix, what that means. You do feel the Fane going the Ix going in the direction you're going.
Back home.
Way
How
quicker
far-
than you can't see them, to be clear.
Yeah, no, but sorry, how far back is Rosalind?
From you?
Yep.
425 feet.
I just
100
ran. I just ran another 120 feet at the end of my turn. So closer than that. 300 maybe.
That was with the
Oh, really?
because Bo and them moving faster than you.
I thought that I was much closer than that. Okay.
No, you.
Yeah. No.
Ariel, with all due respect, I need you further back.
Yep. That's fine.
So yeah, just bonus action. Because Rosalind's range is his range.
Yep.
He's just gonna teleport 400 feet back to Rosalind
Okay.
and just fade everyone else to get the fuck back, or he's just gonna yell, get the fuck away.
Xena, you hear that? The whole round goes by.
They just raise their hands up in the air.
You could still have concentration. You could step through the tree again.
Yeah, I'm gonna step through the tree and flip him off.
Yep, as you like apparate next to him. Fervis, you're like 300 feet from your party.
Yeah. I'm still running as was going, but I'm still keeping it.
Well, you can run back now because everyone's behind you.
Oh fuck. Okay, then yeah.
Fervis just like dead sprints at you guys as the effects of the spell and the potion fade. Ashley, you have a moment of lethargy. Lethargy.
Largy.
Lethargy. Thank you. Hold on. I think I have victory music. Do I have one? I think I do.
Is it Cantina Band?
It's not Cantina Band.
Why?
Fucking hell, one time, that's all I want.
I refuse.
One time before this fucking campaign is over, that's all I ask.
I do not have victory music, so with ambient music.
Cantina.
There we go. Oh wait, no, I have a fucking. I always forget that I have an astral ambient playlist.
It's Undertale music.
No, unfortunately.
Take a little
Good
bit.
soundtrack though.
How you got
Da-da-da-da.
against? How you did
So-
against Toby Fox?
I fucking love Toby Fox's soundtrack. That's besides the point
I
here.
love Toby Fox.
So, Ashto, do you mean to repeat the effects of the giant thing or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Also,
So-
okay. Also, I assume a +3.
Yes, yeah. I think I said it at one point. All of them are +3. So, 2 additional damage dice from any weapon that is essence, because essence can be any weapon. Once per round, when you hit with an attack using essence, you can force a creature to make a strength saving throw equal to your spellcasting DC. Upon failure, they fall prone. Anytime you heal any damage, you also gain 10 temp HP.
How long does the temp HP last for?
Temp HP lasts until you take a rest, or until you gain a greater amount of temp HP. Or until you lose HP. Basically a temporary like shield, essentially. As the strength of a giant fills you briefly. But with that, you can feel Essence enjoying the meal in a very sadistic way. She seems very content.
Yep. Been waiting for that one for a while.
She kind of eyebrows knit together. And it should be fine that I have Fane now, and he was part Ix, right? Ix aren't part of Souls, usually? She kind of looks at herself. Usually?
Checks with his own fang on that.
She seems to be okay. No discernible difference other than satiated.
Yeah, I think that was his corpse more than his soul.
Good.
Just
Okay.
be
Ah,
Might
careful.
have had my stomach there.
Let me know if you're feeling anything.
I will. Good job. She kind of like hugs you around. You could feel the weight of her arms for in a strange manner. And she disappears into the weapon.
Ashta?
Mm-hmm. Let's
First
keep moving
off-
back.
No,
He
first
says to
off,
everyone.
Sorry. First off, congratulations. I'm very glad he's dead. Second off, what direction were the Ix going in?
The direction we're walking.
That does not bode well.
We saw them die out, or nearly die out last time with Ares.
These ones seem a little stronger though.
We don't know how strong these are, and if Bo is working with you know whomst, then it might be very probable that 13 also has Ix. That the Ix that we just released is returning to its cluster inside of 13.
Possible,
What would we
likely,
do about
but
that?
yes.
If it makes it there in time, that is. It might just die out, but Xenia's right. Bo is stronger in terms of intellect.
Question.
He's
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the rester.
that's okay.
Xenia, what's your passive perception again?
28. Also, I want to say, Xenia probably would have picked up the lungs.
That's fair. What's your passive insight?
Passive insight is 22.
22. Okay. Very distantly. Like, a little bit past where you guys were when you completed fighting Bo.
Mhm.
You can see a leapfrogging series of creatures, of the praying individuals, sitting bolt upright and then collapsing.
Going
Oh, no.
towards there?
Going towards the direction you're going.
Oh god, Xenia's gonna
Relatively
go.
quick.
Yep, Xenia's running to the nearest one and just checking cause of death and all that.
It'd take a couple rounds to get there, because you would have had to...
Do we want to get closer to that?
Yeah. By now, it's like hundreds of feet out. This thing is moving, like, blindingly fast, almost.
Well, I want to fucking know why they're dying.
So you get to one of them. Go and make
Yep.
medicine.
It's X. It's probably X.
I am confirming. Guidance.
Yep, go for it.
Need time to make sure I can fix if we make a mistake.
Total of 30.
Yeah, 30.
They're not dead.
Brain dead?
Comatose at the very best.
Well, we have a direct path. It's going faster than us. Can Xenia gauge by how quickly they were dropping the movement of the X?
Per minute?
Yeah.
Sorry, within 3 rounds, they were out of sight. So, no. But your sight range is pretty damn far. So it's easily a few hundred feet per round.
Oh, they're really... We're not gonna catch up to them.
Most likely not.
Almost definitely.
Let's focus our efforts on what we can do. Oh good, you're already burning it.
I figured that was the path we were going. The
No.
lungs are interesting, though.
Xenia's already taken them.
Put it in your inventory, I guess.
I did.
Good.
I figured they were for Xenia. I was just curious. I was just making a comment. Don't worry.
Good double check. For reference, Bo also has some magic items on him.
Xenia.
Xenia-
Goblin hands! Xenia
Good.
would have gotten to them first, though.
Yes, and you would have got to them first. But I will at least list them out for you.
Okay.
There was his glaive.
Yep.
There was a set of plate mail underneath his clothes that collapsed like outside of the body, basically. His lungs. And, you can also see what seems to be some kind of holy symbol.
What god?
Make a religion check.
Guidance, because I'm horrible at those.
I think
What
Esther can
I-
help you with that, right? Yeah, you can help if
I
you
was
want.
gonna
Or you
say-
can make your own roll if you want.
I can't help with it, but I can make my own roll. Would I have advantage because I have a feeling I know what this is?
You can make your roll if you would have advantage. I'm just going to give you a +5 to basically the DC.
Okay.
Esther.
Yeah.
This is a holy symbol seemingly to Odin.
Huh.
Okay, that's interesting.
You do know. Actually, both of you give me a history check. Esther with advantage.
Oh, I'm pretty good at
Rosalind
this.
also make one.
Was this okay? I'm gonna just leave it at
Nice.
Xenia. I can't get any higher than that. I was just gonna
Uh.
ask if knowing certain stuff about the Watcher would influence that.
All sense with Xenia's roll.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have had guidance or not.
You get out of this fine.
I just like seeing the numbers.
You already rolled a 30. I don't mind too much.
I know, I just like seeing the numbers.
Yep, that's fair. So you know that most giants have at least some respect for Odin. Specifically the giants from the Giant Lands. It's not a special thing, it's a cultural thing. Bo is very old,
Yes.
probably, so you don't know where he sits in that. You
Gosh.
do know that he didn't use holy magic. He straight up did not use holy magic.
He did
He was an arcane caster.
he did use thundery stuff though.
Yep. So you're not sure if he used it as a holy symbol or if it was just a symbol to him.
Is the holy symbol on any other part of his stuff, or just like that? Like, does his glaive or anything have holy symbolism?
No. The glaive seems to be made of a like a lightning pattern
Yeah.
for the back edge, basically for the non-sharp edge.
Yeah.
It's not the one you originally met him with.
Wait.
Yes, it's Esther.
It's okay. It's for after you guys are talking.
Okay, his name is up.
Isn't Odin a good god?
He's generally considered either neutral lawful or good, or lawful good.
That's hot. That's hot. Okay. I have the lungs, and that's really all I care about.
That's fair. They do give off a very, very strong necrotic energy. That's besides the point.
Good to know.
I'd like to pick up the holy symbol.
Yeah, pick it up. It seems to be a holy symbol. Not too different in feeling from Xenia's.
In terms of magic to it, or
Yeah, it feels like a holy symbol. Nothing special to it. Xenia's is actually probably stronger. I think that's a bonus to it.
It does.
there's nothing
Does that
to
register
it.
with anything Asher would know about Bo from the time in the astral?
You do have his memories. That's right. But sorry, what was your question, Esther?
Just not a question. Just there's nothing to this.
Ashton, make for me an intelligence check with advantage.
And you would also just say the quick comment of like, people can have holy symbols without being clerics, right?
Intelligence
Yeah.
check, but I'm also
Okay.
getting a phone call, so I'll be right back.
It's just
Did you just assume that class?
no. It's just interesting. Why would Bo, of all people, have a symbol
Yeah.
of a god that's normally considered good?
He's a giant.
Because he's a giant and it's cultural.
But even then,
People can carry the symbols of whatever they want, whether they adhere to the religion and the tenets and the actual morality, shall we say, of what they worship or not.
Yeah, I had holy symbols for like the entire time y'all knew me.
how many do you have?
He just points out every one of their tattoos. It's just a godly symbol. And then pulls out like 3 more. Uh-huh.
The only one I have is this one, but I suppose I can understand. With all I've
Yep.
seen and all I believed, I don't necessarily know if it exists. And she pulls out a symbol, and you'll know it from physics. If obviously, I'm assuming most of you have taken physics at some point, but it's the symbol of Ohm. It was given to me by my mother, but I don't know. I feel I'm more inclined to believe in what I've seen than what I haven't yet.
I've seen gods.
I mean,
Seen a lot of
I
them.
have.
Fair point.
I haven't seen as many as you have, but I understand.
So, Ashta, you kind of searching back, look for where he might have picked up this holy symbol. And you pull back on a memory that seems to be laden with some kind of emotion. It's hard to discern which one. But it is Bo pulling his old glaive out of the chest of a storm giant. Or cloud giant? Which one is the high level?
Storm Giant
highest
is
one
the
is Storm.
best, is the highest, yeah.
Highest to Storm Giant.
Storm giant. Okay, yeah, I got that right then. Then yeah, he's pulling the symbol off the chest of a storm giant.
Okay.
As he pulls the glaive out of its chest.
Ash will just look. I think it's an old battle trophy.
That's worse. That's significantly worse.
It wasn't his originally.
I sort of assumed at that after you said that.
Sense, in all honesty.
Can I have it? It looks pretty cool.
I'd like to carry it for a little while, if that's okay. Actually, you know what? And Esther's gonna go up to Ashta. I think you should have this.
No.
Why?
He blinks for a second at you.
This is like this is like the entirety of how we know Ashton. Who hates the gods?
No, not because it has gods to do with it,
Oh dear.
but that it's a symbol of, I guess, him, in a sense. It's no longer a symbol of Onda. It's been
Oh, yeah.
bastardized.
Yeah, because I'd
Because
love
that's
to
much
remember
better.
that bastard as much as much as possible.
Yeah.
You can have it if you want. I'm not taking it.
I
Got
forget
enough of them
sometimes.
sticking with me as it is.
I forget sometimes
Not one
you.
for sentiment.
I forget sometimes war trophies aren't as common outside of my people.
Oh, they're common. It's just something of an individual
Some of us
choice.
aren't for sentiment.
Yes.
Personally, Xenia, if you don't mind, I would like to keep this one. It does have nothing to it, and you do have his lungs.
No worries, I'll take it off you when you die. That's okay.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
that's not a terrifying concept. Thank you for that. I'm going to put.
It's funny though.
I'll live forever, dude.
Let's push past this before I have an existential crisis, and let's go find 13.
Are you guys taking the glaive and the plate armor with you?
I'll shove them in my bag of holding.
All right. For reference, here is the Giant's plate mail.
Hot.
I know we've got at
And-
least one guy, Goliath, on the Skyland. He was Caius's fanboy. If he wants to join, like, the Averos Guard or something, or rises to a high level.
Sorry,
Purple is acceptable for that mail?
Giant blood? Sure.
Furbolgs? Technically. Yeah, they're giant
Are they
can.
part giant? Yeah, they're giant.
They're giant can. Yeah. I didn't even think about that, yeah. But yeah, the Glaive Storm just basically does 40 to 12 lightning damage on a hit, and creatures who
That's
take damage have speed reduced by half.
If only I could use the glaive, that'd be kind of fun.
We'll melt it down.
Yeah, glaives are fun. I fucking love glaives.
We can
Um,
steal that enchantment.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Gonna take
Yeah,
requests
right.
just for the enchantments.
Yeah.
Basically. I
Okay.
mean, if any character was going to be a Daedra, it would be Bo. Let's be honest.
I added them to my inventory. Are there also write-ups of them, or is this the only thing you have of them?
No, I just have them for my sake.
Oh shit, I'll screenshot them.
I can pick up any time, but yeah. Now for XP, because I assume you guys would like XP.
Yep.
Fast. Fervus, you're the lowest level, right?
I think Fervus and Astro are both 19.
Sorry?
What level is Fervus?
I am level 18.
18? Alright.
I should be 19, but I haven't rested yet.
Okay. Well, good thing, because this encounter I think gives you guys more than the entirety of the entirety level 19 to 20.
Wait, where'd you get? Did you not level up from the rest we did after Ares?
I think he
You
got
should have.
enough during the
I
movement. to get
didn't.
XP.
We didn't get.
I
XP.
didn't have enough
No,
XP.
no. That's right. No, you did have enough XP, but you left before you could. Before
No,
I gave you.
If I'll throw this on the weird memory pile. I remember John yelling about XP in the last campaign, last session, because you gave us XP for all the other GIF.
That's right. Oh, did I give it last session?
You probably gave the gift XP.
Oh, in that case, it wouldn't be enough for a full level to 20, because I was counting that right now. I must have given that last session. That's why. Okay, yep. So yeah, that explains it.
Did-
That's apparently.
I have no memory of anything.
Again, this is the vague thing. I could be wrong. Like, don't.
I can't.
That's okay. You guys are
remember
getting a shit ton of XP anyways.
Am I getting at least 3,000?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Do as
yeah.
you will.
Everyone is taking 10,000 XP. I feel like it's fair to give Ashta a bonus 1,000 for getting to kill Bo. I feel like that's fair. I don't know if it
Only
matters.
1,000?
Like, it's fair. I mean,
But nope,
we're
I'm
like
poetic justice.
we're an hour into the session. I feel like a bonus 1,000 isn't too much to sneeze at.
Mm.
Yeah,
Only
so
1,000?
bonus for killing Ashta, for killing Bo, yes.
Killing
Um,
Ashta.
bonus.
So, yeah, everyone take 10,000. Ashta take a total of 11,000.
Hey,
Okay.
Conrad, are we allowed to level up past their,
20? Yeah.
okay.
If you get to that point, let me know. We will discuss what the rules we're going to go for that is.
I'm less than 2,000 away from doing that.
I'm nearing as well.
There are ways to do that. We'll discuss it post-session. Alright, so, in the meantime, you guys are... Let me double check. Stuff to remember. 9 hours remaining from the ritual, 3 hours of walking to get to the large tower.
Should we take a sit down for an hour?
Yes,
Oh,
This
I
is the-
find it.
it's the final stretch.
Let's find somewhere safe.
Alright,
As safe as we can get.
yeah. You guys are currently in the middle of a street littered with corpses.
Yeah.
Let's maybe go another 200 feet to 500 feet.
At,
And then-
at least.
In what direction?
Towards, probably?
Towards, so we aren't backtracking. Either that or just to the side, like parallel.
Digger? Oh, no, parallel, I got you. Never mind. Alright, how far are you guys going?
Sorry, not parallel, perpendicular. Dummy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I did get it. Okay, yeah. How far? You
Five,
just give me a broad range.
500 to maybe 1,000 feet?
Roll me a d20.
Can I roll a d20?
Go for it.
12.
Let me check my chart. Okay. So, you guys enter what seems to be just a relatively average house.
Mhm.
Kind of chilly. It's just a cold house.
Are we just breaking enter?
Yeah, you literally have to, like, force the door in to get in. So, yes.
To tell why this house is so cold?
How would you go about trying to discern this? Just...
I mean, like, what can he tell about the place from just looking around it? He's gonna scout the area.
okay, give me either investigation or perception.
I'll go and try and figure out if there could, think if there could be a magical reason.
Sure, give me I'll say Arcana.
Boydie.
I'll help with the Arcana if I can.
Oh, thank you. I'll roll one more time.
Alright.
It's main advantage, not investigation.
Gotcha.
25.
Alright, so, Asha 30, Xenia 25, Esther 26.
You're
That's a nice range and variety of skills to work together, too.
That is. Yeah, I'm gonna say with the three of you working together, Esther, you notice first of all it's coming from the basement. This place does have a basement, which is unusual for most of the houses you've been here. Xenia, it's not magical, but it's unnatural. The same way silver damage on a shapeshifter, it's not magical, it's unnatural and powerful. Ashta, you listening out, you can hear the deep rumblings of something inside the basement as Esther begins to make their way towards it.
Asha will just like pull Esther on the back of the collar for a second.
Mhm.
But we don't wander into something immediately without getting more information.
I wasn't about to go storming down the stairs. I wanted to put my ear to the door to see what I could hear.
That could be enough. If you want to do that, just give me a moment, okay?
Fine.
Asha is going to, real quick.
Maybe a little
Uh,
bit.
Yep. And he's just going to spend 1 interrupted minute in concentration.
Yep. What favorite enemies are which ones?
Fae and elementals.
Fey elementals? There are no Fey elementals. Except
Okay.
for Rayla.
The usual
Esther.
suspects.
And Esther, yeah. Esther gives
Rosalind.
elemental aura.
Thorn.
Thorn.
The usual set.
Shit, do I smell like Faye again? Fuck.
It's just
Sorry?
looks like, it's like, you guys are the equivalent of like a dog I love, but gives me allergies.
Wolf.
That's a great analogy. Alright, what are you guys doing in that minute?
Sitting.
Everyone else?
I guess probably just. Is there an upstairs?
No, it is just a base floor and a downstairs basement.
Searching the base floor while Ashta kind of just, I guess, peeking into drawers and stuff.
Okay, I'll use the same investigation from earlier. With the 26, you can see there is a significant lack of anything metal in this entire room. Everything's either wood, 10 feet for Thorn. Everything is either wood or stone. Nothing of major value. You might find a couple papers written in the Gith language, which if you give to Rosalind, she is able to read.
To Rosalind, and also, are there any, what's it called? Family, like, effects, any personal kind of items that wouldn't have necessary value?
None you find.
Okay. Rosalind, papers.
All right,
Um,
let's see.
Rosalind, yours just works, right? No time requirement. It just
Yeah.
goes.
Just go.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah. So it is a series of orders, essentially, seemingly written from some major Gith captain of the Gith Yankee variety, because it does have their kind of naming style. It's well, yeah. It basically says if you plan to enter the basement, go in with offerings. Typically, they like any valuables, metals preferred. Make sure you wear something warm. Do not enter unless given permission. Make sure that anyone of low caliber or anyone who is young to stay far away. As well, make sure that the Githzerai do not try to enter without contacting one of us first, as they are not currently being given permission.
Something is down there. Something which takes offerings of valuables, preferably metals, is dangerous, and of course radiates cold.
Can Asha, with his basis of planar knowledge, reading that, try to figure out what could possibly be down there?
Make a wisdom check with advantage.
Okay. Just wisdom, nothing with proficiency?
Yeah, just wisdom.
Alright.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wonder what the muscle is for a second there, Esther.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck?
Biceps.
Just because we might be getting some back, he's gonna feign advantage that for one more. Boop. Yeah, okay, 16.
16. There's a number. Things that are both cold and like offerings are not the largest in general. There's things like ice devils, any of the fiendish creatures, if they were for some reason trapped down there or kept down there, they would probably like offerings, especially of metal, because it indicates something valuable. Dragons are another good option. There are theoretically intelligent elementals that might enjoy that, but there isn't a ton of interaction between the plane of ice and the plane of earth.
Also, you'd be fairly confident that there's not an elemental down there because he'd feel it.
Yeah, but even like from the elemental planes. it could be something so simple as like rust monsters. There's a pretty good variety. If it's not elemental or fey, it's probably fiendish, draconic, or monstrosity.
Okay. Is he aware of Remoraz?
You'd be aware of Remorez.
Okay.
That's an elementally born creature a lot of the time. It's not elemental itself, but but that would probably radiate heat more than anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. They live in cold, but they don't emit cold.
Here's
Exactly,
the
and they don't
thing.
really have any reason to like metal.
The emphasis placed on valuables with metal being a preference rather than a necessity, I think that indicates at least some sort of intelligence, even if it's on a very basic, can recognize a thing of worth or value on sight level.
Is he aware of particular kinds of devils, Conrad?
A few.
Does he know the weird mantis-y looking thing that I
Ice
don't
Devil.
even remember the name of? Is it just
Ice
Ice Devil?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, he'll just bring that up when it's like if you hear scuttling or see something with a spear.
That being said, if it's potentially friendly,
I do have this. It's pure silver. I think they'd like it.
Good silver is very nice silver too.
Did I ever get a response on the thorn question?
It wouldn't really help in the scenario.
Okay.
His blind sight is like a smell, touch, vague sensory thing. It's not going to open the scenario.
Okay.
well,
Through a
Gosh,
door.
done.
Through a floor or a door is already kind of pushing it.
here. Esther, if you'd like to go down and see if you can make friends, why don't we send Thorn first? If we're taking some time, I could resummon him if it goes very awry.
I
And
think it's a good idea.
then at least we'll know. If it's something better avoided, we don't go down ourselves.
Let me save you a potential resummoning. Usually a cast just go over to Thorn, give him a boop on the snoot.
Nice.
Yeah, that might help.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey fiends, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay.
Pretty
Sure, I know what this might be, and I'm kind of excited for it.
Go over to the basement door, crack it open slightly, and scoot Thorn through. And then I'm gonna
Alright.
sit back and look through Thorn's eyes.
Oh, question to the rest of the party because of Thorn. Did Thorn partake in Hero's Feast?
Oh, true.
No reason for not to. So
Yeah, I don't know.
10 more hit points. Little baby.
The Thorn partook in Hero's Feast.
that could be useful.
10 hit
10 more
points.
hit points.
What does he got? Like 6, maybe?
15 hit points.
No.
He can like polymorph into stuff too.
His hit points is inaccurate right now because the last time I had something on there, he was a big thing, so it's showing inaccurately.
dragon.
What's 2d4 plus 2 average? Is it something like 6? I think it's 6.
2d4
Yeah,
plus
it's
2
six.
2.5 plus 2. It's 7.
Okay.
2.5 plus 2.5 plus
He's got
2.
17 whole hit points right now. Let's go.
Whoa.
Asher's gonna knock a Dragon Slayer bolt and just kind of train it at the staircase of the basement and hold an action to shoot if
Oh,
things
God.
sound angry.
I'm sure Thorn appreciates that.
Yeah.
Pointing a bolt
He's
in his
fey.
direction. I know.
I only get a +4 against him. Come on.
The implication is there, though. It still has to be like, fucking point that shit away from me.
Thorn's just gonna down the stairs.
Tap, 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 tap. And as he rounds the corner, he just looks up, and there is a white dragon looking down at him. And in Draconic, it goes, "You are not my normal guest." Looks to be a young white dragon in this case. Though standing behind it, you do see a kind of lazing adult white dragon laying on a pile of silver.
Please tell me you're feigning this image to the rest of the group.
What does Thorn do?
See, Thorn can speak on his own, or Rosalind can speak through Thorn.
Yeah, is Rosalind saying anything?
I think she's gonna let Thorn speak because he can presumably speak Draconic, but she can't.
Um,
I want Thorn to just polymorph into a red dragon and be like,
I'm
hey, what it
saving-
is.
I'm saving that.
Hey, cousin, what's good?
Thorn kind of looks up and just goes, I was just asked to see what is down here. Would you like us to leave you alone? I'm looking to have Thorn roll a persuasion check.
That's not gonna be great.
No, it's
He's-
not.
He's got a luck roll.
If he had the hero's feast, he's immune to being frightened, so if he's a little skittish, he wouldn't be.
Yeah. He might not be very
I hate-
persuasive right now,
Look,
that's two.
he is not frightened. He is definitely skittish.
Oh.
You got any inspiration, Rosalind?
No, I used
Okay.
it.
For this.
Thorn have inspiration for the bullshit he pulled with Rayla?
Can we give Thorn inspiration?
I
Conrad?
don't give NPCs inspiration.
I know.
Rude.
Okay.
While an understandable question, no.
This is NPCist. How dare you?
It's
I am the
okay.
NPC.
It's okay.
And inspiration, I think we'd all be dead.
I don't know how the
NPC.
turn order is going for this, but if Rosalind's feeling bad about this, she might boop him out. I don't know if she could do it in time. No.
Does that hit?
I'm pretty sure that does hit, but he just barely survived! That hero's feast! No.
So, I'll say that he gets hit by a bite and just barely manages to wriggle through the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine at that point, Rosalind, you boof him out of there.
Yep. Oh no.
Ashton, are you doing anything?
Crinkles him.
He's maintaining that held action and
Okay.
just feigns to everyone. Let's maybe head for the door.
I agree. 2 dragons? No, let's not.
Not right. Well,
Not now.
technically,
Go ahead. Go ahead and make me a stealth check, all of you.
Can I
Uh,
myself?
No.
Asher's just gonna.
This is not gonna work.
Asher's just gonna. Yeah, just gonna.
No. Just make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh no!
John, let me see a stealth check.
I knew this wasn't gonna go. Ooh. Hey, I have the offering still out. It's in my hands, just in case.
Oh, for resistance right, you have disadvantage.
Oh no.
Clank,
Oh,
clank,
no.
clank.
Hey, you motherfuckers, fly.
Question, guys.
Yeah?
Do we see any chainmail of resistance? Force resistance?
No.
Don't think
But I am immune. I'm resistant to force damage.
I mean, you would probably like be slowly taking that out and trying to leave it at the door as an offering.
Okay.
As like
Go ahead,
slowly
roll.
step.
Roll a sleight of hand check for how quietly you can put down a set of chainmail. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because that's what medium armor does, or chainmail does. So,
Oh
as you guys begin to step out, you hear a deeper rumble than the one that spoke to Thorn, Rosalind, and Xena, and Ashta, and Esther, and Fergus. And then Xena goes to quietly put down the chainmail.
I drop it.
And just as you do, one of the the circles just catches on like your bracelet as you go to drop it. So instead of dropping it, it swings. And just sounds like it scatters across the floor in like the sound of a bunch of coins dropping.
Someone kill me right here.
Roll initiative
no!
in a second.
Wait,
As I drag the map up.
Wait, no, I'm not. Fuck.
It doesn't mean you guys have to fight. I'm
Yeah.
putting you guys in initiative order.
We can,
Okay.
we can run.
There's an
We can't-
immediate from Esther. Please don't fight them.
I'm gonna fight them. I want to give them this.
You're gonna sneak down into the basement and give a peek.
I was going to bring an offering after Rosalind read it.
Fuckers up, buddy.
Hold on, let me get hold on, I need to pull the tracker up on a different map.
And we hadn't read it yet.
Oh, we got it
before I
up here.
stopped you.
Oh,
Yes, but out of all of us,
Oh, we have a map.
I
How
do have
many
a
of
map.
us? How many
This
of
was a
us?
random encounter I had ready.
Iconic.
So let's get all those initiatives on there. You guys are,
Upstairs.
Get off the map.
you guys are on here. You got the upstairs is the visibilist area. You guys are
Okay.
like in this general area. At least Xenia is like right here. The front door is this one, but there is also side doors on each side, as you can see. John, let's get you on that map.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so let's get the initiatives up there. Ask to roll again for me,
Oh my
just so I can get your thing on the tracker.
Fuck!
You can get to 12, because...
Yeah, you're still gonna be 12. I just need to get you on the tracker.
Okay, I was like, God fucking oh. Cool. I didn't know you could change it.
Wow.
My take
yeah,
time?
you can.
No?
Fuck. Joe, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
minus Esther.
Esther's just begging, please don't fucking attack them. Let me
and-
talk.
We're gonna take a quick break,
Oh.
as you guys can have a second to think about this. We'll come back at 5 past the hour.
So
Please.
sorry.
Please give me the chance.
I'm
So
not.
sorry.
I want to bolt, honestly, and not
Y'all-
even encounter this.
I want to leave the offering and bolt.
That's fair.
Yep. Yeah. Throw a cookie behind your shoulder and run from the dog.
Yeah, but the thing is, and they move before I can. So at this point, we're just gonna try.
We may just want to figure out what's there. They may just want to figure out what's there. We're leaving offerings. You have the great sword. I have the chainmail.
Oh, there's
Mhm.
3
I just-
dragons.
Lord, oh,
There's 2 dragons and something else.
No,
Go
the icons are 3
ways.
dragons.
Don't my
it's a
dragons
whole
understand
family.
common?
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they speak common and understand it.
Okay. If
Dragons raised on the material plane speak common.
Oh, good point.
oh, does anyone speak Gith? No.
I speak Draconic.
They
Oh,
do speak
that's
Draconic.
what we need.
That's why I'm asking. Please let me die. Raise the dragon, please.
But we can't stay there. We just want to leave this, explain why we're there, and get the fuck out.
We're not
So-
talking to them.
Take
We're throwing a
5-minute break.
bone like. Oh, sorry. Good.
I'm requesting everyone take 5 minutes to just decompress, grab some water if you need to. What happens, happens. This
I
is
have-
all in spur of the moment.
Water.
There's
Use the washroom. Breathe for a few minutes, each of you. Congratulate yourselves for killing Bo.
This is the spur of the moment that is leading into long-term repercussions into the final boss of the campaign.
It's you guys. I'm not worried.
I am!
Everybody do what you want to do. Just, yeah. Be prepared for everybody else to do what they want to do.
Also, you not being worried does not make me not worried.
I can't stop that.
Conrad,
Just
I hope
know
you.
Oh, I saw the message. Don't worry.
Oh no! The memes. I was saying I hope you.
Oh, I'm
appreciate
enjoying the memes. I'm enjoying the memes quite a bit.
All right, I'm gonna go for break then.
Yep. Just take a few minutes and just decompress. All of you. That's an order. Damn it.
No, you can't make me.
I know I can't just tell people to not have anxiety. Trust me, I've tried. I'm gonna grab some more water for myself, though. All right.
Hmm.
Do we have everyone back?
I am
I'm here.
still here, never left.
I'm just being comfy in my chair.
Do we have a Devin?
Here.
Do we have a John? John? John?
Might still be away.
You are muted if you don't know John. Do we have a Sky? Alright. In that case, I will continue petting my cat. Where'd my cat go? I have captured the beam. Man, you guys skipped out on quite the encounter killing bow that early. Well done.
Good.
Hello.
Oh.
Because yeah, if he had a couple more rounds, he would have had time to kind of cold a bunch of people, heal some, and then potentially start another combat if he had a couple rounds after that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop biting me, Corvo. John will be starting right as soon as Sky gets back. You are first in the initiative. Keep in mind, Esther has requested we
Gotcha.
talk to the dragon. We have talked to the dragon.
Real quick, I just joined back. My roommate is laughing at me because she goes, "You're gonna fucking die by dragons by yourself."
I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be honest. But so,
Fair enough.
Purvis, as Esther has requested the ability to talk, what are you doing as your first initiative?
I'm going to hold my action.
What action are you
Yes.
holding?
So Esther's gonna go talk to this dragon. If
Mhm.
the dragon goes hostile, I'm lobbing 2 venom bombs at it.
All right. What is going to be your definition of hostile in this case?
Anything, any kind of attack is made.
All right. Xenia.
Okay, how much would it take for me to get the thing unhooked and for me to just slide it forward? Action bonus.
And to slide it forward. If you're just trying to set it forward, like in front of you, bonus action. If you want to like toss it in front of the door, I'll say action.
I had an idea what I was. Okay, yeah, I'll do the bonus action.
Okay.
Take a few steps back and dodge.
Okay. Rosalind.
Rosalind. Zoop. 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 Oh, that's 65. 60. There we go. That's
Alright,
her
that's a-
movement, and she's going to then dodge action.
Mhm.
And, just quietly call down to the others. Hurry, this way!
Oh,
Right.
Conrad,
Yes.
could I have Xenia their movement instead?
Ashton.
Con-
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, might cut it there. Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Feel free to move your movements, Xenia.
Indeed.
So, what's your Ashton?
He is just going to. Yeah, bonus action without even stepping anywhere. Misty step, just near Rosalind, outside.
All right. You're like at the door. You're not like outside. Okay,
Well,
so
he can do 30 feet from Rosalind, so.
Oh, that's true. Yes, if you want to be. Oh, right. You guys can't see out there, can you?
Nope.
Right. Ignore the what the ground looks like. It's just the map I had.
Yo, we got grass?
No, you don't. We have stone.
Oh, geez.
This one particular house in all of the Astral Sea has a lawn.
That's why we picked
No,
it.
That's mold.
No. We have no metal. It was grown by a druid. Who knows?
Yep, so he'll just be there, still giving all the bonuses to Rosalind.
All right, and as an action.
Still holding that shot.
All right. Next up is the dragon, who immediately kind of, I'm on reveal area, like busts out, and, like stops right in front of you, Esther. It was expecting Thorn, and it in Draconic. Actually, I'm gonna go intelligence check first. Actually, let me do a wisdom check. 6. It pauses. You can see it's on the edge of action. In Draconic, though, it says, "Identify yourself." Esther.
Esther very calmly sets the sword with the cloth down onto the floor, unfolds it so the silver can be shown, stands back up, looks the dragon in the eye, and says, in Draconic, "I am Esther Macken, mother of an injured dragon. I have come to seek a conference.
Okay.
If there are more of you, I bring further offerings. But I have come only to speak, and I have asked my compatriots to hold their arms, so as you to not be harmed. I wish for no conflict."
All right. Assuming you're being honest, make a persuasion check.
She is. I told no word of a lie.
Just double checking.
Oh, I'm not good at persuasion.
Got a lot of bonuses going for you. Don't worry. Oh, some.
Really hoping. I'm not good at persuasion.
All right. You were uncertain as to what the dragon's response is.
That's fine. I'm being honest, man. I'm not trying to lie. I just don't want the dragons to die.
You see a similarly aged dragon kind of crawl out and begin to circle around, and a much larger one that you saw through Thorn is out the back. And Fergus. As the dragons all kind of begin to circle, the younger dragon says something in Gith to the older dragon, and the older one kind of looks at you, Esther, and just goes, "Bring us more offerings, and you may leave here safely. There will be no conference. Show us all your offerings first." Fergus. Assuming Esther relates this to everyone, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What kind of offering?
The dragons were on the note found by Rosalind. It says they did seem to like metal over everything else. So, assuming it's valuable metal, probably a good choice. So you're a little bit quiet there.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that's
Honey, if you don't, that's fine. I have a lot.
no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like I don't have anything.
It's
That's okay.
okay.
Would you like to do
Wait,
anything else?
what does the bismuth alchemy jug do again?
Standard alchemy jug. Every 3 days, can multiply a volume of a potion poured into it by 3.
I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is ridiculously good. This encounter is not worth that.
All right, so you're just gonna hold an action for anything? You can.
Yeah.
I will say, could give the help action to Esther if you want.
We'll give the help action to Esther on whatever.
Doesn't he have to be proficient in the skill?
Basically, if she goes to do something that's a skill that he has proficiency in, she'll have advantage. If not, then it won't work. But at least the option is there. So, Xenia, what are you doing?
I sort of gesture to the chainmail I put that's now in front of Fergus, and like gives a thumbs up and slowly sees their reaction as they start backing away a little bit more.
Okay, make an insight check.
Right. I'm gonna push that forward then. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, give me an insight check, Lucinia.
Okay, would that take my action or bonus action?
I'll say if you want a guidance that you can make part of your action.
Yeah, thank you. 27.
They seem to be very interested in that set of armor. Very interested.
Okay, they're going to. Can they get outside?
Yeah. You have to kind of make an extra 10 feet of movement. It's fine.
Then I'll be like right here.
Yeah.
Just like thumbs up and then feigning like, okay. Let's.
The dragons don't seem to mind your exit. Rosalind, what are you doing?
I am going to spend a couple of Feign points, and without using any verbal or somatic components, I am going to make a very large gem set brooch in my hand that flashes and sparkles in the light. Looks like a diamond set in silver. And I am going to just kind of gently let that topple and clink over the edge of the balcony, because it doesn't say it has to stay in my hand, and it'll last until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just basically make it look like I pulled that from a pocket, because no spell cast here. And then I'm gonna scoot out the door over to Ashta and just say to them, I hope they either forget about that, or the other two get out very quickly.
I'm gonna say, for the to try to make a convincing performance with the thing, either make a sleight of hand or performance check.
Performance it is. 25.
Okay. Ashton.
He's basically just feigning, just like, get out of there.
Anything else? Or just keeping to hold the action?
Keeping a hold of the action.
Alright. Next up is the dragon, who kind of steps up to here and sniffs both the sword that you left on the ground as well as the chainmail. Let's see.
Curiosity. I saw Pyrrhus fairly recently. Would they not be able to smell him off of me?
There's been a lot. It's possible. There's a lot of interfering scents. You also know that metallic and chromatic dragons, so metal dragons versus color dragons, do not get along. Like,
No.
aggressively do not get along. In fact, white dragons and gold dragons get along. Some of the worst Finny dragons.
Pray they
Because-
don't smell.
No.
Yes. That being said, you probably have a bunch of other smells covering you, including blood and the smell of bow burning.
Nice.
Oh, burn him.
Oh my god.
Burn 'em, burn 'em.
Yeah, you burn them. Alright, Esther, what are you doing?
She kneels down onto the ground to appear less threatening, takes out her bag of holding, and from the bag of holding pulls out 2 more Gith silver greatswords, sets them down next to the third, and looks to the one dragon. How many of you are there, if you don't mind me asking, just so I bring out an appropriate amount?
The one closest to you responds 5.
In that case, she then takes out 3 sets of Gith silver plate mail and sets it down next to it, looks towards the dragon who seems to be the kindest in a sense, and stands back up, and in Draconic, I know you said there would be no conference, and that is fine. However, I would like to let you know that the ones who, I suppose, bring you offerings, they might not be returning. The world out there is in turmoil, and I worry for your safety here. These are the offerings I have for you. Divvy them up amongst yourselves as you will. Just do know that if you stay here, I fear for your safety.
Okay. Either make for me a persuasion check with advantage, or make a mom check at disadvantage.
Fuck, okay.
Persuasion, I do that.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
Purpose tip for 15 persuasion?
No, I do not.
Okay,
No.
so just do 1 then.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I was just suggesting that she do the one with advantage.
Yep, I just wanted to double check.
Oh,
There we
that's a
go.
nat. I can't get any higher.
Natural 20. Okay. Are you doing anything else in your turn? That is your action to put all the stuff on the ground.
She's, again, not moving. I'm waiting more so for permission to leave. And she looks to the bigger dragon, the adult, and just... I assume you care for everyone here. And I
Right.
understand.
All right. I'm going to say in this case, Neelan wasn't prone. She could be ready to move, essentially. So with that, the dragon kind of... The two younger dragons turn to the older one. The older one looks at you and kind of steps up, sniffs the silver on the ground again. And... Could heed your advice, spellcaster. Leave. Now. And I'll say with that, you can exit initiative and you guys can just fucking bolt if you want.
We're going. We're out of here.
Alright.
Before she leaves, she'll look and just... Thank you kindly for allowing us to go. Might I also add, I've never seen a dragon quite like you before. Your scales are immaculate. I wish you safety. And with that, she leaves.
As you guys leave, dragons do not follow.
Okay, let's find another house.
So, everyone go ahead and take another 1,000 experience. Esther, take an extra 1,000 on top of that to stake 2.
Yay!
So, give me another d20 for looking for another house.
3, 4, 5.
Who wants to do it this time?
Can I do
No.
it?
Yeah, you can. Please,
Go
I
for it.
rolled the fucking science.
Wait,
That's the same number, I'm pretty sure.
is that the
No, I
same
rolled-
fucking
No, last time it was
number?
12. Last time it was 12.
Okay, thank
14.
goodness.
14 was for tree.
Yes. So,
I would say I'm pretty happy that I got out of that without hurting any of them.
yeah. That was, that I'm going to say right now, that natural 20 was pretty much what was needed. But the offerings did help.
My
So-
goblin fingers come in handy.
They do come in handy.
Like, I figure at this point, we're probably not going to go around selling items, buying items
Oh, you guys
anymore.
have you guys
so-
have so much money. You guys have
Why
so
the
much
fuck
money.
not? Get rid of, like, half my items.
So, as you guys kind of want to demonstrate a bit more, it seems that in the brief time you were in there has not been any extra gith. How far are you guys going in this scenario? Again.
Maybe another 200 feet, just to give them some space.
Right. So, as you guys kind of step into their house, seems very mundane. There are on one of the tables what seems to be a half-finished book, like a wizard's spell book, all written in Gith. Looks, Esther, you would be able to recognize it at least. It does not look to be from an experienced wizard of any kind. Honestly, that would be like the equivalent of first level, maybe like a cantrip caster. But it seems like the house is otherwise just plain.
I roll an investigation check just to see if there's any weird little hinky things around.
Yeah, go for it.
This is why being a goblin comes in handy.
Next campaign, we need to have Esther play an actual goblin. Yep, Esther, go ahead and make me investigate a perception check. Sorry.
I mean, I will play an actual goblin.
Oh,
Mercury can die, it'll be fine.
All right. Between the two of you, you do find some vague personal effects. Some seem to be of like a teenage-aged creature, as well as 2 from adults. There's like utensils, there's foodstuffs. Seems like a relatively average household. Oh Jesus!
How was that?
John, careful not to sigh into your mic.
Sorry, God
It's all right. Just careful with it.
Carol.
But House seems very average.
Shall we rest here then? Oh, shit, fucking, nope. Wait 1 sec. Keep talking, it's fine. I just have to grab something.
Okay.
What's it called? Simple blue rune chalk in a square by the door to cast alarm.
Okay. Sounds
And-
good.
And how many other doors are in this house?
Just the one.
Alright, just the one. How many windows?
Probably just one, but it's like an air vent more than a window. It's not very
Doesn't
big.
doesn't matter. Casting it around that too.
Okay, takes a couple minutes, but no worries.
Rune
meantime,
chalk. All I have to do is do squares.
It still takes a bit to do, but not like a literal minute, but it takes like a minute to do. Yeah. Is anyone else doing anything in the meantime? You guys,
Question.
yes.
The commoners like on their knees, just kneeling, right?
Some are kneeling, some are like flat on the ground, but most are
Incapacitated.
prone.
Okay, cool. Just wondering that for clarification.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. So, you guys do anything else in the meantime?
Clean up their house. There's like, just want to tidy up for them.
Yeah, it looks like it was vaguely messy. Like you could probably use dusting and sweeping. There's a broom in the corner.
For like a couple minutes, because I'm gonna spend my short rest doing something else.
Okay, sounds good. So as you guys prep the room, Ashta, there aren't any other major ways, but just to be safe, I imagine you put one like in a large square, kind of close to where the door and vent are close to each other, so you can at least double check both of those.
Yep.
But yeah, I assume you guys close the door behind you. There's 2 beds in the house. Kitchen if you want.
Fucking collapse on the ground. Just holy fuck! I didn't think that would work.
I was getting very worried when you didn't follow us out immediately.
They would have chased after us if I knew I had a ton of silver. And if there's one thing that dragons love, it is good quality metal. And that Gith armor? Oh.
Yes, well, I dropped something that was not going to be of any substantial value or indeed any substance in about 6 seconds.
I don't think they care enough, do they?
I would hope that they were at least focusing on the silver and not on that, because they might have been pissed.
Oh yes, that's why I said to run. It worked out. We made it. I'm going to go sit down for a little while.
Yeah, me too.
So, is everyone taking a short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Is anyone attempting to take a potion for a long rest?
No, I'm not.
What saving throw was that in Constitution?
It will be a con save of a relatively high DC.
DC go down because Hero's Feast gives immunity to poison. I'm poisoned.
Not really. This is more of like magical backlash than anything. Fergus gets a bit of a bonus because he's immune to the negative effects of potions, so it's harder for it to work on him. But otherwise, yeah, it's arcane backlash.
I haven't taken any catnap potions. Would I be okay?
I believe you guys took one 2
What?
days. I've been keeping track.
We took one was when I think it was the Monarchs. That's it. That's the last time I took one, at least. I
Same.
think.
You know, because I keep track of basically the past in-game week, or sorry, past in-game 2 weeks of potion taking.
Yeah.
Esther, you have taken the least of them, I believe. If not, you're like tied with it with
No, I don't take them much. I've maybe taken at most twice from what I can recall.
It's 2 in-week games. I believe you have 4, and I think Xenia might have 4 or 5.
5, really?
I believe so. Yeah, because the 2 in-week stuff included getting the vestiges and stuff.
Did I take weapon potions for the vestiges? I swear I was resting.
You were, but like over the course of 2 weeks, it's been like 4 or 5. You're on par, if not like slightly less than Esther. But you guys have been taking them pretty often recently to get stuff done for intention and stuff.
I think I only took 1 or 2.
Taken any?
I think. Yeah. Either way, I know that the DC is relatively high. Maybe 4 or 5. It might be a bit high because I can't find a fucking note. But I know each of you would have to make a check. I know that.
Nah, bro, I'm just gonna rest. I ain't risking that.
So, is anyone taking a potion? Alright. So, in that case, everyone can take a short rest. Everyone who has left. Go ahead.
During the rest, I want to learn the properties of Bo's lungs. Instead of attuning, I just want to learn the properties.
I'm now level
Okay.
21.
It's raw that you can do that. I was looking at that before.
Yep. Let me just double check. I need to open up his sheet again. 1 second. So, they are the lungs of the Lich, is what they are called. Where are they? First of all, anytime you kill a creature, you regain 2 hit dice worth of HP. You do not need to breathe. Toxins that are airborne cannot affect you. You can breathe underwater. You can breathe in any scenario, but you do not require it. Let's see. You have advantage on all all air elementals that try to attack you have disadvantage.
Okay.
And any creature whose soul you breathe in that healing ability cannot be revived without a wish spell or a true resurrection that also has part of the corpse as an additional component.
Yes.
Being said, that being said, to attune to this item, they have to replace your lungs. If you try to unattune from them, you die.
Hey,
Does that count as a cursed item? Or is that just part of the item's quirks?
It's part of the item's quirks.
Good to know.
To attune to them, you have to replace your lungs with them.
that ain't fun.
That's gross. Good to know.
That was you also can. I'll say you guys might recognize these were given to him by the Lich you guys killed in the library.
Yeah.
I figured.
But with that, everyone take your level ups, and we're actually going to do an early finish here for today. Because I have early work in the morning, and I believe other people do too.
Yeah, I gotta drive my roommate to work.
I gotta get up super early, but yeah, it's a good ending part to gear down.
Okay.
So, everyone take a short rest, and I will see you all next time.
Well then.
Bye.